to visualize groups of atoms rearranging, and I can construct written explanations to explain my findings. Alright, so like I said, your warm-up is on page 50. I will give you 5 minutes to complete. Get your book out. ma'am?
I hope you've been making progress in your investigation since my last message. Today, the people of Rescue are expecting a report that explains how the Rescue water forms. To complete this report, you will need to use everything you have learned so far about how substances change into different substances. For your reference, we are listing the claims below. Claim 1, the iron pipes change into rust. Claim 2, the fertilizer changes into rust. Claim 3, the iron pipes and the fertilizer change into rust. Good luck. We look forward to reading the report.
Thank you. Alright, so before we write our report to the people of Westfield, we're gonna test Dr. Young's claims using tokens similar to the ones that you used in the previous lesson. So you're gonna receive 2 cups of tokens that represent the atoms that make up the iron pipes and the fertilizer. You will test the claims by trying to build rust using these atoms. Modeling atoms with tokens makes it possible for us to study atoms by counting them, moving them around, and telling them apart. These things are impossible to do with actual atoms. So tokens are also a good model for atoms because just as atoms cannot change type during a chemical reaction, our tokens cannot change color. So let's look at an example of how you would test the claims using the tokens. So before I give you the example, you're gonna be working with your shoulder partners. So I need one partner to come on up and get your token. So let's look at claim 1. Claim 1 states that the iron pipes change into rust. So first I'm going to choose which cup to take tokens from. Since claim 1 is only about the pipe substance, I will only take tokens from this cup. Next, you will decide which tokens to take and how many. In the pipe substance cup, all the tokens are the same color, so you can use any of them. Finally, you will try to form rust by rearranging the tokens to represent atoms. I'll leave this step for you to complete on your own. Alright, so go on ahead and get started. And we can look at page 51 as a guide. So first we need to think about which claim we're looking at and how we can build those substances and which cups you're going to take out of your substance. You and your shoulder partner are working together. So y'all can go on ahead and begin. Let's look at claim 1. The iron pipe change into rust. So you have to get these iron pipes to change into this. Is it possible? And then you're gonna answer the question. So for claim 1, it says that the iron pipe changes into rust. So we're gonna see if it can form rust or if it can't. This is rust right here, right? So can we form rust from just the iron pipe? What you think?
I think you could not.
You think you can? Alright, so for iron to change into rust, we need to get oxygen from somewhere. And we can't get oxygen just from iron. Alright? chemical reaction of the iron pipe. You have to get out. And then move on to claim 2. And then 9 is going to be working together. Alright, so y'all have iron. Now we need to see, can we get the iron pipes to change into rust?
It cannot.
So this is iron and this is rust. So what do we need to add to rust?
The third change it to.
I mean to iron.
It cannot change it to rust.
Oh,
The fertilizer cannot change it to
alright,
rust.
so can a chemical reaction with just the iron pipes?
I just heard it. It cannot.
That's a true statement, but we're just gonna pretend like water isn't there.
You can't put it.
I just heard.
So can we get one of these
What's my
to
change
change
too?
into that? Just by itself. Can we get this?
You want to take 3?
No, so you're gonna go ahead and
See?
put that the chemical
Hey,
reaction. Now let's test out the fertilizer. So fertilizer is gonna be this one. Can we get the fertilizer to change into I'll let y'all know when it's time to do that. Right now, we're doing.
Miss Hill, go get help.
Yes. Okay, so we can answer.
What's the next one? What's the next one?
Alright.
What's the next one? Right. Let me see.
Alright. So what we're doing is, first we need to get, we're testing claim 1. And it says that the iron pipe changes to rust. So go on ahead and grab from the pipe substance.
Grab one.
Because iron pipe is represented by iron, which is one of the amber color. Now rust is iron with a O, which is oxygen. So can we get this to change into that? Go ahead and get the tokens out. And the colors that you'll need. Well, I guess it's not really in a color, but if y'all look on the board, it's gonna be 3 red ones
I
and
knew
2
that.
of the yellow one. So can we get this one, this yellow looking one?
No, you gotta see if you could get this.
So can you get this to form into this?
Yeah?
Huh? Because we don't have a certain red. So you're gonna go on ahead and you're gonna check the chemical reaction of the iron pipes putting out the
I
rust.
told you.
Now let's go ahead and test number 2 with the fertilizer. Okay? So the fertilizer is this one. If you look on the board, you can see the colors that go with the fertilizer. Purple, red, and blue. There's enough for both of y'all to do. They don't have to be exactly on here. You can just put them on the side if you want. So we still need, we have red, 3 red. Okay, so right here. And can I see 3 of those reds? Because this is iron, so we still gonna keep it, I mean, this is still gonna keep it up. Can we get this one to change into this? No, so go ahead and check that for your second claim. Please, can we get this one to change into this one? This one to change into that one? No, so go ahead and check that claim. Now let's look at claim 3. With this, can we get this cancel to that? If we do both of them? So we do this plus this. Can we get this? Why you think? The purple I don't think about it. We have a yellow one with a purple, red.
Oh, yeah.
Can we get two yellow and those reds and these together? So all we would need to do is add another one of these, and now we have 2 and 3. Alright? So can that chemical reaction form right? Alright, go ahead and check that. How's everybody looking with answering those 3 questions? Good? If you finish, if you finish answering your 3 questions, return your tokens to your cup, to the correct cup. So, in the pipe substance cup, it should have 6 of the amber or those yellow, orange-yellow looking tokens. And then in the fertilizer cup, you should have 6 purple, 6 blue, and 6 red. Alright, so which of the claims is possible based on our test? 3, and what does claim 3 say?
The iron pipes and fertilizer change into rust.
The iron pipes and the fertilizer changed into rust. Alright, so could we get rust from just the iron pipe? Could we get rust from just the fertilizer? We needed both of those substances in order to change into rust. So the only way to get all of the atoms you need to build a group that repeats to form rust is to take tokens out of both cups. Alright? So pipe substance plus fertilizer equals rust. So now we're going to use a modeling tool to show the results of your test. So you're going to show how the iron pipes and fertilizer change into rust. Make sure y'all put y'all name on this. And this is what the markers are for on the table. So this is what the modeling tool looks like. We're going to show before, and we're going to draw the iron pipes and fertilizer before they change into rust. And then during the change, we can describe or draw how the iron pipes and fertilizer changed into rust. And then after, you're going to draw rust. On the, all the way to the right side, there's a key. That's where you'll draw your little circles in the different colors and say which color represents what. All right? So you can use the substance reference guide as a guide for you to provide more information about the 3 substances mentioned in the claims. All right? So our key concept is, during a chemical reaction, atoms rearrange to form different groups of atoms. All right. So what does iron look like before? Let me go back to the modeling tool. What do the iron pipes look like before they change into anything? What color are they, number 1? Looking at the colors that y'all have, those markers that you have on the table, what color will represent iron? Alright, so on your key, go on ahead and draw a little small orange circle and write iron, F-E. On the key.
Before.
Good. On the key side, you're gonna draw an orange circle. It doesn't matter. And then you're gonna write F-E because that stands for orange. I mean, not orange, I'm sorry, iron. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. So what does a fertilizer look like before? So the purple, go on ahead and draw on your key a purple circle, and what does purple represent? Na, which is sodium, Na. So purple is gonna represent Na. On the key. Na, yes. Huh? It's not on the wrong side. Oh, he's still gonna need to put Fe right there. So that's okay. So purple is Na. What does the red represent? Oxygen. So you're gonna draw a red circle and you're gonna put an O for oxygen. Red, just O.
I should do a car. That was cute. Something like that.
And then what's left? Blue, nitrogen, N. Is that what it is? Yes. N for nitrogen. Now how about we work backwards? Y'all wanna work backwards? To see if it'll make more sense?
After to before.
Go on ahead and draw what rust looks like. So if you look at this substance reference guide, go on ahead and draw rust in the after section. Rust looks like this. So you're gonna draw your orange circles, and then you're gonna draw your red circles. God bless you. You're welcome. Yes, you want them to be connected. We're drawing rust. So for after, we're drawing rust. Rust is on the board, it's also in your book. 3 reds and 2 orange, and you want them connected. Just how they are on the picture. Bless you. If you look, what are you looking at? Orange and 3 red. That's how you want it connected. No. Very good. they form how?
The fertilizer started breaking.
They break up and they do what?
Change.
Mix, what's another word for mix?
Repeating groups, adding.
Rearrange. So go on ahead and write that down. The atoms rearrange. And then let's look at before. What do the iron pipes look like? What color is that? Orange. How many of those irons do we need? Two. Because we're looking at rust. Rust has two. So these don't have to be connected. Because the iron is just the pipe. So go on ahead and do your before for iron. And now you can go on ahead and draw your fertilizer. How many oranges do we have in rust?
2 oranges.
Okay, good. Now go on ahead and draw the fertilizer. There's a picture on the board, there are pictures in your book. No, on the same before. You can just draw it under it, around it, but they're not connected yet. How many do we have in rust? There we go. And then after you draw that, you're gonna go on ahead and draw what the fertilizer looks like. The whole thing. They're gonna be connected because fertilizer is a different substance. So you're gonna have a sodium, an oxygen, a nitrogen with 2 oxygens hanging off the end. And those are gonna be connected because that's what makes up that substance.